The urinary system, also known as the urinary tract or a renal system, it is a part of the excretory system of vertebrates. In humans and placental mammals, it consists of the kidneys, ureters, bladder, and the urethra. The purpose of the urinary system is to eliminate waste from the body, regulate blood volume and blood pressure, control levels of electrolytes and metabolites, and regulate blood pH. The urinary tract is the body's drainage system for the eventual removal of urine. The kidneys have an extensive blood supply via the renal arteries, which leave the kidneys via the renal vein. Each kidney consists of a functional units called the nephrons. The urinary system refers to the structures that produce the transport urine to the point of excretion. In the human urinary system, there are two kidneys that are located between the dorsal body wall and parietal peritoneum on both the left and right sides. Kidney and urinary system parts and their functions. First, two kidneys. This pair of purplish brown organs is located below the ribs towards the middle of the back. Their function is to first remove waste products from the body, balance body's fluids. Third, release hormones to regulate blood pressure. Fourth, control production of red blood cells. The kidney remove urea from the blood through tiny filtering units called nephrons. Each nephron consists of the ball formed of small blood capillaries called a glomerulus and a small tube called a renal tubule. Urea together with the water and other waste substance from urine as it passes through the nephrons and down the renal tubules of the kidney. Second, two ureters. These narrow tubes carry urine from the kidneys to the bladder. Muscle in the ureters walls continually tighten and relax, forcing urine downward. Away from the kidneys, if urine backs up or is allowed to stand still, a kidney function can develop. About every 10 to 15 seconds, small amount of urine are emptied into the bladder from the ureters. Third, bladder. This triangle-shaped hollow organ is located in lower abdomen. It is held in place by ligaments that are attached to other organs and the pelvic bones. The bladder's wall relax and expand to store urine and contract and flatten to empty urine through the urethra. The typically healthy adult bladder can store up to 2 cups of urine for 2 to 5 hours for two sphincter muscles. These circular muscles help keep urine from leaking by closing tightly like a rubber band around the opening of the bladder. Fifth, urethra. This tube allows urine to pass outside the body. The brain signals the bladder muscle tighten, which sneezes urine out of the bladder. At the same time, the brain signals the sphincter muscle to relax to let urine exit the bladder through the urethra. When all these signals occur in the correct order, normal urination occurs. Functions. First, waste removal. The urinary system removes metabolic waste products such as urea from the bloodstream. It eliminates excess water, salt, and the toxins that the body doesn't need. Second, fluid and electrolyte balance. The kidney regulate the volume of water in the body by adjusting the amount of excreted in urine. They maintain the proper balance of electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and calcium. The system also helps regulate blood pH. Third, blood pressure regulation. The urinary system plays a role in the blood pressure control through the renin, angiotensin, aldosterone pathway. Fourth, hormone production. The kidney produces a hormone like erythropoietin which stimulates red blood cell production and renin which helps regulate blood pressure. They convert vitamin D to its active form. Physiological of urine formation. First, glomerular filtration. This is the first step where blood enters the glomerulus, a network of capillaries within the nephron, and is filtered. Water and small solutes like electrolytes and waste products pass through the filter, forming a filtrate, while large molecules are proteins and blood cells are retained in the blood. Second, tubular reabsorption. As the filtrate travels through the renal tubules, 99% of the water and essential substance like glucose, amino acids, and ions are reabsorbed back into the bloodstream. This selective reabsorption ensures that the body retains the necessary nutrients and the fluids. Third, tubular secretion. In this final stage, certain waste products, excess ions, and other unwanted substances are actively transferred from the blood into the filtrate within the tubules. The process ensures that these substances are efficiently excreted in the urine.